Okay everyone, so we're coming back to do our second test of our diffusion experiment. So our Visking tubing bag containing our glucose solution, which has been sitting inside this beaker of water. We're now at time interval, just coming up for 23 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our sample from the water surrounding the bag into a clean boiling tube, and I'm going to test it using our Benedict's reagent. Move the bag out of the way. So I'm going to test it using Benedict's reagent as we did before. Just add enough to get that lovely blue colour. Just add a little ticky more. There we go. And we're going to put it into a beaker containing hot water, fresh from the kettle, and we'll see if there's a positive test for our glucose. So a negative test, it will stay blue. With a positive test, it will give us our brick red precipitate that looks like fresh orange juice with the bits in. Okay, so I'm going to leave that in there. So the purpose behind this experiment, we'll let that run, is we've had our Visking tubing bag containing our glucose solution sitting in our beaker of water. Now when it comes to diffusion, we're looking to see if there's been a movement of the sugar molecules from the inside of the bag, where there is a high concentration of them, to the water in the beaker where there is a low concentration of them. Okay, so just give it a couple of minutes and see whether or not we have our positive test for our glucose. Oh, started to change to a green colour. Give it a minute longer. Now, any change of colour is a positive test. So it will change from the blue through the green. You can start to see it's becoming cloudy, and it should then change to our orange. Now what I did was I kept my negative test from the start. So remember at the beginning we checked to make sure that we hadn't got any contamination of sugar inside our beaker of water, so that the sugar was only present inside the bag. So over the 23 minutes that the bag has been sitting in the beaker of water, the sugar molecules have diffused from the high concentration inside the bag through the Visking tubing, which is our model cell membrane, to the low concentration of sugar, which was the water in the beaker around the outside. And there is our positive test.